Well, good morning everyone, it's Paul here from Biking Life, and it's a Sunday, it's my day off work today and tomorrow, which is pretty standard every week. I have Sunday and Monday off, and there's a gap in the weather because it's been raining quite heavily lately. Yeah, it's been raining quite heavily, and there was a lot of thunder and lightning last night, and I thought I'm not going to get a ride out. So I have took this opportunity because, as I say, we have a gap in the weather. It's going to rain a bit later on, but I think it's around about 2 or 3 o'clock. What time's it now? It's 11:30. I've had a lazy morning, to be fair. So come September, at the end of September, I intend to invest in a Garmin XT sat-nav for when I do my tours, because I'm back biking. I do intend to do a lot more tours, and the Garmin XT seems to be the way to go. It's a nice old bus there, isn't it? Yeah, it is a nice old bus, that. Left-hand drive as well, eh? Don't know how practical they are, but it's a lovely machine. Very nice. So where am I going then, you may ask? It's only going to be a short ride, as I say, because I've got a 3-hour window gap, which doesn't necessarily mean that it won't rain whilst I'm out. So I'm heading over towards Blakey Ridge. I am possibly going to head down Chimney Bank and into Rosedale. Come out the other end of Rosedale over the moor tops towards Leelome that way, and it's just a nice little ride. Now, getting back to the Garmin XT. Now, come the end of September, I am going to be getting myself a Garmin XT. For those in the know, the Garmin XT really is the probably one of the better motorcycle sat-navs, completely and utterly waterproof. I have actually on here at the moment got a Garmin Nuvi, and I haven't waterproofed it as yet. My TomTom that I've got's waterproof, but that's just a standard car sat-nav, and that's waterproof because what I did is, if I don't know whether you can see, where the screen is, I siliconed around it, and all the other bits and bobs that would have let water in got siliconed, and it's gone through tremendous amount of rain and it's never let me down. Now, I was kindly found this Garmin Nuvi, and I thought I'll give it a try. And I mean, it's a basic standard Garmin Nuvi 200W, 200W. It's a pretty bog standard sat nav, but the battery on it will last a couple of hours, you know, 3 to 4 hours. And I do have the power connection in here if I want to power it permanently. And I'll tell you what I haven't done, which doesn't really make a difference, is tie this down. As you can see, this trunk comes up, but I haven't pushed it down because I want to be able to access stuff easily without having to turn the bike off. Two minutes from my house, and look where we're at. I've said to my good friend Derek, Solo Motor UK, I said, You know, a lot of people up here take a lot for granted because we are blessed being in a beautiful part of this country. And the North Yorkshire Moors is one of the largest national parks in this country, if not the largest. And you know, we are blessed, I'm blessed to have it right on my doorstep. You know, just a couple of miles away from it. Now today I'm not going to go racing around. It's all about just nice and steady away. And an enjoyable ride. I'm going to try not to turn my head too quickly, and then you won't get so dizzy. My eyes are darting from right to left as we speak because I like to see what's around me. I'm always checking my rear view mirrors. Now, the one good thing I like about these mirrors on this NC 700X is they do give you a great view from behind, so you know, you can see pretty well. The other good thing about this bike is its fuel economy, and if you go steady away, you know, you can get 70 to 80 miles to the gallon. And what better, you know, what a better thing to go on than something that's really economic, and it gets you a lot further on a little amount of fuel that you pour in, because as we all know, we are feeling the pinch with the fuel. It's quite expensive at the moment, and a lot of the companies are cashing in on that. They aren't reducing the prices as it should be. I'm getting hammered in the face. I'm glad I've got my visor down, because I don't know whether you heard that massive knock there. Big bloody wasps are hitting me. That's twice within the space of a mile. And you don't need that, do you? There's a route over here that's an off-road track. Now, I think it's down here on the left. And I went so far down in my, when I had my Land Rover Discovery, where I would like to go down on the bike. But because I'm on my own today and I ain't going to risk that, it's not worth it. Now I think it's just down here on the left where these signs are. Some of you who are in the know will know where that goes. I've not ridden the full length of it, so I don't actually know, but that's the road there. One of the reasons I love coming this way is this view. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially when you get further over down here. It just opens out. You can see the whole of the valley. It's beautiful. I can see tracks there as well. I don't know where. I would love to know where those tracks went. I mean, this bike is capable of going that way, but it is gated off. You will be able to go through it, I'm sure, but this is the view and a half. This is what I was talking about back there. This view here is absolutely spectacular. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going over that way today. I can see the road in the distance, you won't be able to, but that's where we're heading. Nice steady ride out. Sometimes it's nice not to rush about, isn't it, and just take in all this beauty that surrounds you. And sometimes, Paul, you waffle on. See you, mate. And we're going to go right here. This takes you up the back road of Castleton. You can actually get to a little village called Westerdale this way. You know, it's just nice, just tootling. Nice steady little pace. Tell you what though, we've had that much sun, it's browned off, it's burnt off the grass, it's turned it all a brown colour. Last night's rain should have done it the world a good actually. You know, it makes you feel better, doesn't it? Imagine living here, waking up to this beauty every morning. Mind you, as we all know, in winter it can be a very, very bleak existence. Got a car behind me, so we're going to go up this nice little camber here. This is the top end of Castleton. We could have rode through Castleton, but there's no point. That road there leads to Westerdale. But this is another fantastic road with some great views. If I can find a parking spot, I'll pull up. There's a little spot here. Not so good for cars. I'm going to turn this bike off and we'll get off the bike. See, all round here, look, nice valley, and then again, how pretty is this? Over yonder there is Danby Beacon. So we're going to head over this way. This view here is absolutely amazing as well. I mean, you don't really need to ride far. I mean, look at this, it just opens up. Absolutely stunning, this. We came down this road a few times on Little Red's big brother, Big Red. Honest, it amazes me because when I was on Big Red, I had no confidence at all in letting go of the steering, you know, the handlebars. But with this, it's just like riding a push bike because it's light and nimble. But look at the valley view over there. So yeah, we're going to ride into Rosedale, folks, and we are going to have a cup of coffee. I'm going to have a little bit of a vape and enjoy my coffee. Must be strengthening the embankment. Wow. How bizarre was that? Just coming to Rosedale there, and who did I bump into but the fella who sold me the bike. I couldn't believe it. And he said he thought he'd saw me earlier on at the cafe that's here, but because there was another bloke on a same bike as this, but then he realised it wasn't me. And then, oh, lo and behold, here I turn up. How bizarre. But yes, folks, here we are at Chimney Bank now in Rosedale. As I said to you before, we're going to ride up Chimney Bank, get to the top, and then ride back down Chimney Bank. And we're going to head back over the moor, and we're going to call that a day. Look at that. I don't envy these people, but they're all over the road. Jesus Christ, lads. Basically it. So what we're going to do now is going to turn around and we're going to go back down Chimney Bank so you can get the other perspective. And look at this view here. These cyclists are all over the bloody road. Torturing themselves coming up here. But what a view, eh? What a view. Isn't that a view? This is the infamous Chimney Bank in Rosedale. Say it's Rosedale Abbey. I've actually quite enjoyed myself today coming out over here, and it was definitely nice to bump into Steve, a very good friend of mine, very good friend of mine. You don't want to disturb the tranquility, do you? But, by God, I've needed this, lads and lasses. This has made me feel so much better, and it was absolutely brilliant. It's just made my day seeing Steve and his Mrs. Maureen. Absolutely brilliant. Couldn't ask for a better day. This is Egton Bridge, and it's nice that they've got these conveniences here for people, and there is a telephone to be used as well. There's my mate up there. I'm going to go catch him up now. See where he's going. So we're heading back home, folks, and it's been an absolute pleasure being out today. We've had a good ride out, and I've enjoyed myself thoroughly. So, you know, I'm going to say I've been Paul from Biking Life, folks. Bye for now. Bye.